goes. Holler is intended for mature audiences only, so your mom is definitely invited. Sometimes controversial, always engaging. It's the podcast that lets your voice be heard. It's the podcast that shouts you out. It's time to holler. Can you dig it?
I could eat a unicorn one day through a Pop-Tart.
I like touch your shoulders.
You like the dizzy part?
Yeah, I like the way it explodes
You
in my
like
mouth
it?
and just swallow it down. Oh my god.
Your tweets, snaps, Facebook comments, and even phone calls. Holler any way you want.
They used to give kids opiates to keep them quiet.
This is much less offensive than that.
JD, Brian, and Gracie. Holler at your boys. And
Whatever. Whatever. My name's JD Short. How you doing? I'm on the internet. To my left, my buddy Brian. Hi.
I'm going to bring way more energy to the show than JD, apparently. I'm having a great night myself. Holler Nation, we thank you so much for joining in to our Goofy podcast. As always, we've got a great guest. We'll get to them in a second. We'll just call them SSBC for right now. They're coming to you from Jacksonville, Florida, my favorite place. We'll talk more about that later. As always, I am your co-host, Brian. I want you guys to go to our Instagram, go to Official Holler Pod, go to our Twitter. Find our sponsor, CAMO CBD. We're going to give away yet another CAMO CBD prize pack tonight. Stick around. We're going to play it live on the show. We're going to send you guys more CAMO CBD. You're going to love it. For now, Gracie, say what's up. It's our third co-host. What's up?
Hi.
Gracie, you're married. You're married now.
I am married now. Weird. Nothing's changed.
Except you're sick now.
Except I'm fucking sick. Not with COVID. Thank you very much.
Thank you for
anyway.
Really just sick of the week that we've had. That's really it.
Yeah, like I should have just not gone back to work this week. I should have just said fuck it and not gone back to work and just
taken a goddamn mental vacation for a whole week.
Yeah, I should have, but I just didn't. Because my living room is still full of wedding shit. I've just got wedding shit in my living room still. Anyway.
You make it sound so fun. It sounds like a blast. I can't wait, Gracie. This is great.
Anyway, my name's JD. That's Brian. That's Gracie. And underneath us is the band SSBC from Jacksonville, Florida. We're going to play some fun games with y'all. We're going to talk about your music and your art and the things that you do down there in the state. We're also going to open up some poll questions and answers from the audience that hooks us up, all this good stuff. Holler Nation. In the place to be. Adam Inman comes in saying, "Hey, you look married, Gracie. You look pretty damn married. You look pretty damn married.
Make me look married."
Yeah, shit.
We're going to do a bunch of great stuff. It's going to be so much fun. Before we do anything, we got to do a toast, and that's how we do this business. So this has been a crazy fucking week for everybody. So I'm just going to go ahead and crack an entire fucking bottle of this shit.
JD's going to eat the whole bottle live on the podcast. Go team, go.
The fucking thing in here. And then I got to take my Baja Blast from the $5 meal that I ate earlier.
Guys, for those of you tuning in, we're going to give away CAMO CBD. Stick around for the show. We're going to play a game with you. We're going to give away another one of those CAMO CBD prize packs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to do a fucking toast and start this fucking show?
Absolutely.
hey,
it's elections. Here's the deal. Fake news. Speed incorrectly credits Jan de Bont as the director, but Speed did not have a director because if Speed had any direction, it would have been called Velocity. Cheers.
Sorry, I wasn't very good at word problems in physics. Guess I was just born to podcast. There's always that.
The internet. Woo! cracking this thing later on.
Yikes.
Yeah,
You
big
know,
yikes.
it's a tough week for a lot of people, but I can say this right now. Before we get into all this fun stuff with SSCP from Jacksonville, Florida, kick-ass, awesome electronica group with these three people down here, which we will introduce here in just a moment. We need your help, Holler Nation. If you're watching, please keep commenting on the video. That's great. But please make sure to click the like button or the love button or the laugh button or the care button if you still have it, or the wow button or the sad or angry button. We don't give a shit. But apparently, Facebook's algorithms are just ripe for the picking if you know how to hack them. And one of the best ways to do so is to share this feed. So if you're watching on a mobile device like a phone or a tablet, just tap on the screen, hit the share button. You can then hit share again, instantly post it, or you can type your own silly caption about how stupid we are or whatever, and then hit the share button again. But obviously, your comments are great. We need a little bit more oomph from the love machine, if you know what I'm saying. So if you like the live stream, comment on the live stream, share the live stream, make sure you're officially following Holler by going to facebook.com/officialhollerpod, or just type in official Holler Pod, all in one word in the Facebook search field. We'll show up on there. We need your help so we can take over this stupid-ass platform from Mark Zuckerberg. All right,
Welcome
on to
to
the
takeover.
Hi, Akia. What's up?
Hi, Kia.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, everybody out there so far. If you guys are just now tuning in, we want to mention that we're proudly powered by CAMO CBD. We will be giving away another prize pack, which will include 2 of their shot drinks, the Revive, the Blue Guy, and a pack of gummies, which are my favorite, by the way. I think we all 3 have different favorites. JD likes the blue. Do you have a blue one on you? Do you have a blue guy on you?
Yeah, I got to go get it.
Okay, no big deal. I'll keep talking. So JD likes the blue guy. Gracie likes the orange guy. The orange guy is the one that's like pumped full of caffeine, and I like that one as well. So it's like better than a 5-hour energy. Jittery. This is the one JD likes, is the blue guy, because it kind of relaxes you. I think JD takes that as part of his hangover cure, if I'm not mistaken. That'll wake you up. That one right there, get you through work in the morning. And then the gummies are my personal favorite. They just kind of really mellow you out, but not with like a weird high or something. It's CBD, guys. It's not THC. So CAMO CBD, what's up?
Go to camocbd.com and use the offer code JODI. That's JODI, not Y, I. Like I voted. You know what I mean? JODI. And you will get free shipping on anything you get. That's free. That's even better than Prime because you don't have to pay for it every year. It's just free.
Before we get to this wonderful band from Jacksonville, Florida, I do want to shout out one other band who lets us use their music for our intro, and that is the band Zugma with the song Jerry Diesel. Go check them out on Spotify. Thank you so much, Zugma. Now, on to the whole reason for the show tonight. We're saying SSBC. We're going to just start with this joke right here, guys. SSBC, and that is written.
Hang on. Can we? I just want to say, on the left side of the screen is Drew. All right. And the middle part of the screen is Jake, and on the right part of the screen is Thomas. What's up, guys? How you doing today?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing fantastic.
Greetings from Florida.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
thank you guys so much.
Wild and wonderful Huntington, West Virginia, all that good stuff. That's how it's spelled. There you go. SSBC. But the S dollar signs, American dollar signs.
Yes.
Got to remember that. Got to remember. Yeah. You can go to, by the way, and check them out at s-b-c.bandcamp.com. That's ssbc.bandcamp.com, but with dashes in between the letters. That's how it goes. Now, Brian, on to you, man.
Well, let's just start right there. So, guys, when you made this band name, which apparently we're not going to get a reveal live on the show, but you have agreed to let us at least take a guess at what this could possibly stand for. But my question to you is, when you made the band name, I mean, clearly you gave 0 fucks about people having a hard time searching for this, right? You just said, caution to the wind.
It's very hard to find.
If we're good enough, they're going to find us.
Say again,
sorry, say that again, Thomas.
Our 7 monthly Spotify listeners beg to differ.
I'm one of them, man. I'm one. Yeah, I'm totally subscribed. But yeah, you know, I think about that when I type you guys into search, which I do all the time. When I want you guys to know and think about how weird this is. This is what's so cool about music. Here we are up here in West Virginia. You guys happen to be from Jacksonville, which I've got connects to. That's kind of how we came about. But I'm up here in West Virginia playing your music at different parties I go to. I mean, think about that. It's cool, right? It's weird how that works.
Cool. Yeah, we always appreciate that.
Really, that's really great to hear.
And honestly, even when we share our own music with our family, we can't even use usually what the band name is. We have to use the record name, which is Anodized Gold, and be like, because they're like, you're not on Apple Music, and it's like, we are. Just search the, the album
title.
Yeah, the album title. Exactly. because anytime you just do, you're like $sign BC, like there's nothing. Like
Nothing
it's
comes up.
or
Yeah,
like
I think it has something to do with like the ASCII character like limit thing, and like for some reason you can't
yeah,
search.
well, and the things that and I assume because like things are not just hosted here in America. Like I mean, there's all kinds of I feel like ways that this could go wrong if you just have 4 characters and a dot in between. But yeah, no, but that was one though. But honestly, it was kind of fun because the original name for our band was the Phantom Glove, and we went with all the original demos are just the Phantom Glove. And then I asked Jake, I was like, "Do you know there's already a band called The Glove?" And he's like, "No." I was like, "And did you know Robert Smith from The Cure is in it?" And he's like, "No." I was like, "Yeah, I've never heard of this either." And so we pulled it up, and there's all these demos where like Robert Smith would play a bunch of like it's called The Glove, and then all the demos are Robert Smith singing, but all the final versions they had a female singer, and so it was just really good. And so we kind of found this other band that Robert Smith was in randomly from our original band, but yeah, we were like, I feel like Phantom Glove and The Glove both being kind of like gothy music would confuse people.
That might be it's so selective. They're so selective about how that stuff works. If you are a punk band, but you use the punk, that's actually different in punk music. I will take that back. There's some punk bands that call themselves like the Rolling Stones.
They purposely do it.
An E look like some umlaut over it or something.
Oh yeah.
That makes
there's
it
there's ACXDC, I think.
Yeah.
And that's they're like grindcore band, and they're like, we're just steal your whole name,
There's a band called
Why not? Hey, why the hell not? Well, I think
but that's like title of Black Sabbath.
Do it.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's the same sort of idea there.
Yeah.
Like that has a self-titled album and then a self-titled song inside of the album about the band. It's crazy. But
Yeah.
Brian wanted to do this thing where we went around, right? Brian, what was this that you wanted to do?
Yeah, so this idea came from just the group chat with Gracie, and it kind of like struck me as we were just talking about you guys, because we scheduled you guys out like a month ago or something, right? So we knew this day was coming, and we like to talk about our guests and just other things as we're bullshitting. And as I kept talking to Gracie, I'm like, wait, what are you calling these guys like in your head? Because like I have an idea of what I'm calling them. What are you calling them?
Okay.
And Gracie gave me her idea. I'm like, your idea is better than mine. I think that you've got. I think.
No, don't even. You said, "Oh, is that really their name?" He believed me whenever I just made this up on the fly. He believed me.
All right. I'm gonna say, let me tell you something real quick. The real name is a little ridiculous. So even if you guess something kind of ridiculous,
You're
it
probably
may be kind of fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep track of how many of the words you guys got correct.
Okay.
And I won't tell you which ones, but I'll tell you which ones you got. Like how many you got right.
Okay. Brian,
You all three have a theory of what the band name
I
is.
think we all have a concept. Brian, I think should go first. Then Gracie.
Okay.
I think
All
that's how. And then if we get too close, you tell us when to stop.
Okay.
Have no fear, guys. It's not me. I'm not the winner.
All right.
I don't know what the back end stands for, but like in my brain, I was saying money as the first thing. That can't be right. It's not right.
Okay.
So I'm already out. It's not money.
I'll give you a second guess though if you want to guess. It's definitely SSBC. If you want to just try to take a guess.
Dollar signs are S's.
They are S's, yeah.
Idea is going to be. She's got a great one though. I
Dang
like.
it.
All right, wait.
Mine
Okay,
is
wait.
still the funniest. So.
Yeah. Well,
I
Brian,
wanna hear it. If it's money, something, I'm still
Yeah.
interested. So
Is that good?
yeah,
Is
maybe.
it me? Is it my turn?
well, Brian didn't even finish his, but okay, yeah, let's go ahead and move on to Gracie.
I got nothing.
Oh, are you ready? In my head, all I've been calling you are dollar bills creep.
Oh,
Okay.
that's pretty good.
The funniest one.
I was gonna say Spring Street Badonkadonk Club.
Oh, wow.
I don't think that's
Well,
right.
you guys want to think about it and even open it up to the chat to try to guess some of them because none of that was right. Now that you know that it's SSBC, you kind of can guess it a little easier.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
I've already got some guesses rolling. As a matter of fact, give me 1 second. I'll get this pulled up here.
Well, yeah, we'll get some chat answers and we'll see what does the chat think that SSBC stands for?
Yeah.
Lindsay says, money. bitches and coke.
No, I really didn't think that the dollar signs would really make people think of money that much.
The funniest thing too is half the band is straight edge. So
Yeah.
I gathered that earlier.
You know what's great is there's only 3 people in the band, so that means that one of you is half straight edge.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Man.
It's all down.
too much. You know what? We're gonna take one of the X's away.
Oh man.
Just one of them, though, not one.
Yeah, too much coffee. We're gonna take one away.
Sticky Sons of Bitches Club. Close?
Oh,
No, wait.
uh, 0 of 4 on that one. Yeah,
Oh, 0 of 4. We still haven't even hit a word yet, guys.
yeah. You gotta get
So
out.
I really
I said I would at least good. What?
I was going to say, I think we're getting away from the things with the club thing.
Yeah.
Maybe club isn't right. Maybe it's not a club that we're entering here. Maybe it's some form of like.
Nor is it money.
Nor is it money.
No
So
money.
no club, no money's going to get you into this club.
All
My favorite quote of the night so far.
Hold on. One
Okay.
last person that said their guess, they got one right.
Ooh, okay, Brian.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can pull up the one that you're talking about. I hope that he can. He's working
Wait.
on it.
Are you,
See, I always stick out of that. I can't do publish. I stick out of
They were pretty close. Yeah. They got one word out of 4.
I just want to talk about the sound of this band, by the way. While you guys keep collecting things, I want to talk about the band a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
I listened to y'all's record. It's called Anodized Gold. Anodized, I believe.
Yeah, anodized. Yeah.
Or anodized, yeah, like anodes are inside of the gold. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
anodized aluminum is what's made, when they make phones and stuff out of that stuff. Well, this
Where that
album,
Yeah, so what me and Jake actually worked at a tattoo shop, and if you want to take titanium jewelry and change the color of it, you anodize it. And so what they do is they take like a nose ring or barbells or whatever, and they put it in a solution, and you run electrodes through it or get electricity through it, and as you crank it up, it kind of runs through a color spectrum. So you make like a gold nose ring that looks real and like is a good quality, and it's only like $20, But that's gold. So it looks real and quality, but it's just
looks
cheap.
real and it doesn't discolor over time.
Yeah,
You're
and
using
so that was and so that was kind of the idea of this, is that it's like it's gold and it looks good and it's good quality, but it's cheap.
So y'all really do include, like, art is a major aspect of your music because you're a band, but in this situation, art is a major aspect here. I mean, you guys are bridging the gap between visual and audio, right? I mean, that's kind of the concept that you got.
I mean, a lot of it, but I mean, part of that too is just because like me and Tom are actually in like another band that's like a metal band, and like I'm actually in another hardcore band, and so this is kind of the band where you can don't have to play so fast or play so heavy, or and kind of like take a back seat and be like, what if we just did a video with all paints? Because if you're in a metal band and you're like, what if we did a video that's all paints? They're like, dude, get out of here. So it's nice to be able to have like a band to be like, let's just do this, and everybody be like, I'm into that. Show up in pajamas and pour paint on a canvas, and that's way more laid back and chill than trying to let's look tough and try to shoot another video. So SSBC for us has been just a safe haven for just fun stuff that we like to do art wise.
You don't have to be as brooding with
Brian, you got some questions about the music, because Brian has been excited about getting you guys on the show for weeks. Since we found out you were booked, Brian has just basically masturbated in a corner for about 2 straight weeks. Right? Is that-
yeah, I'm one fan. Welcome to my show.
I'll stay away from that corner.
So how about you go around and let everybody know like your contribution to the band, like instrument wise and vocals, things like that.
Sure. Cool. I'm Drew, and basically I do a lot of the programming for the beats, play guitar, and do most of the vocals.
Jake, and I play the synth.
And I'm Thomas, and I play bass on it.
Nice.
That's great. So, in that same vein, Brian, I'm going to just a question with it. Some of your influences for this group, since Drew, you said you're in a hardcore band. I believe it's called Death Watch 97, right?
Yeah.
And then you're in a black metal band too with Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
What's the name of that one? Is it Tan?
Yeah, Tanzit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever remember the Space Ghost or Space Ghost Coast to Coast from the 90s, but an occasional character was Tanzit. my favorite, the episode, I think why we even named it, was the one where that Metallica is on the show, and somebody gives Metallica cigars, and they're like, "Where did you get cigars?" And it was Danzig who gave it to him. So like, it's just like a minor character that's funny to us. So it was that kind of thing. Yeah, that band is totally different too, because it's the only band that I've ever played drums in. So it's like Tom still plays bass, but I play drums, and then my brother-in-law, Jake's cousin, actually is the lead singer and guitar player. And so it's more of a family band between both bands, actually. So
it also has a confusing name. Most people think it's Transit.
Yeah, that also another confusing name.
So when I think of Transit, I think of a new metal band that's like similar to like Trapped. Or maybe
just get that and like the logo. Exactly.
Yeah, maybe some tribal tats or something that's like the exact opposite of that.
Next time we get stickers, be like, can we get this in the Trapped font?
100% Trapped font. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever Trapped is upside down, just use that word for your other band. You can go now, and all the names just confuse the hell out of people, but everything's Trapped font. It never changes. I assume that you guys have you have to go out and have real jobs like us. You know, we would like to do this all the time, but you guys do things in real life too, huh?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes.
What industry do you guys work in?
So
what industry? What type of work do you do?
Oh yeah, I work in a tattoo shop just as like the floor manager, and that's kind of where the anodized gold thing came from. Jake actually worked with me for a short period of time, but now he works at a coffee shop.
I'm a barista.
He's a barista.
I lost an X. So much caffeine.
Yeah.
Take 1 X away. Sorry.
Fancy coffee.
Yeah. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Hey, you know what? It's a beautiful thing, especially when you combine it with CBD, which is completely legal and all.
I think if you combine the two, your body takes a screenshot.
You're right.
Oh, Adam Inman says Social Studies Bicycle Club. Is that okay? I think again we got away with the club thing, but Adam has
actually all right. So I hate this because I said it wrong before. You got 1 of 4. You got 1 out of the 4.
Yeah.
You already said, you know, there's one recurring word. Yeah,
the clues are there.
Okay. So
only one.
Close, we have to shut off the podcast. So if
I said 3, if you get 3 out of 4, I may have to time it out. We'll see. Yeah. If you get 3 out of 4, yeah. We'll just start free. Sorry, our Wi-Fi's not.
I can hear you. You're breaking up, and then it just goes black.
Excuse me, anodized. Is it anodized? Is how you pronounce that word?
Anodized.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Anodized gold is what it's pronounced as, and it's also spelled that way. It's available on pretty much all platforms. Would you say Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff?
Yeah,
and on Instagram.
And on Instagram.
You can background your videos.
Yeah, you can put the music in the background of all.
Oh yeah, so literally, I don't think we've had an artist on our. We've had a few artists on our show before, but this is one of the first I think that actually has their music on the Instagram music platform, which allows them to put them in their own. So guess what? Here's a thing you guys can do in Holler Nation. Make some interesting art. Do some stuff on Instagram and use SSBC's music in the background of your shit. Because later on in the show, speaking of art, we're going to play a little clip or two, or I don't know, but just at least one of their newest video that came out today that nobody's really seen yet. It's going to be cool. Do you like New Order? How about Joy Division? Trick question, idiot. Do you like well, too bad. He doesn't like you back. He doesn't like anything. Do you like the heroin 80s? Boom. Another trick question. It was cocaine ruled the 80s. Heroin was the 90s and the 2000s for pills. Sippin' Scissor Booze Club by Lindsay. Anything? Still going with the club. I think.
All right. Listen, since you got 3 in a row, I'll tell you, it's club. It is a club.
I like it.
And then that's, you can build up.
Guess what? It's a club in the 20s again, so we're all alcoholic and high and depressed, but we're kind of okay about it. If it weren't for the ominous cloud of death that surround us all, but that's okay. We'll be fine.
I think I'm going to get real close here, guys. You ready? It's Superstar Boys Club.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Quiet.
A good one.
That is a really good one.
Oh, God, we're getting so close.
Like maybe 40%.
Whoa.
That's almost a 70% right there. It's real close. It's real close. It's not all 3 words, but I'll say you got 2 words out of there.
Okay.
It's true. It's Jake.
I'll give you 2.
Go to s-s-b-c.bandcamp.com and buy the music directly from them. If you do that tonight, by the way, they get, because it's Bandcamp Friday, they get 100% of the proceeds because they're still doing that. And that shit's cool. So make sure to go to s-s-b-c.bandcamp.com this Friday and any Bandcamp Friday, or really any day, and buy their music. Support this group. They're cool. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Thomas. Now let's get on to Holler Nation and do what we're here to do, and that is say to you out there in the world. Brian, what do you say, dude?
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, again, stick around. We're going to give away CAMO CBD. We're also going to play some really cool visuals and music from these guys, SSBC, while we continue to try to guess their name. Stick with us. Here we go.
Link up at officialholler.com.
So this is the part of where we shout out Holler Nation for participating in what we call our Holler polls. Those of you in the live audience, you can play along, send your snaps, and you can comment on our Facebook. The polls are always up every Friday evening. So new listeners, please go check that out. Go follow our page, facebook.com/officialhollerpod. If you're not there already, you'll always be notified when we go live and when the polls are up, which they are up right now. Let's kick this thing off, and I'll start with my poll here. My poll is, I want to hear about your morning routine. We're going to compare it. As in, are you one of those people that wakes up at the very last second just to barely get there in time? Or do you wake up with enough time to maybe fix yourself breakfast, maybe stop and get breakfast? Or if you're a night shift person, you know what I'm saying, the opposite. Do you wake up with enough time, or do you just barely get there in time? Let's talk about morning routines. JD, what's up, dude?
I've like to hack my sleep. I want to be able to get the best possible sleep ever. So really for me, depending on the sleep that I had the night before, I normally wake right up like this, and I can pop right out of bed. A lot of people can't do that, but I've been basically using that as an opportunity to sleep in as much as possible and then just get the fuck up and go do what I got to do. So that doesn't mean I have time for breakfast. So what I've been doing recently, because I love coffee in the morning if I have to get up in the morning, Taster's Choice instant coffee. I'm a freaking weirdo, but I like instant coffee. So I've been doing the Fairlife lactose-free, ultra-filtered chocolate milk, and then the instant coffee. I mix those together with hot water from an Instant Pot, and then bam, I basically have a latte from Starbucks, really more like a mocha, that's way cheaper. Doesn't matter how the fuck it tastes because it's down the gullet in 2 seconds anyway. And then bam, I'm off to the races, baby. Woo!
It looks good. It sounds good. It's anodized. That's what we're learning tonight.
Yeah.
It's quicker. It's
Don't
cheaper.
worry. Yeah, the quality's there. Don't even worry about it. Yeah.
Yeah, see, the consumer's happy. Everybody.
Don't even worry about
The
it.
whole way of life.
Gracie,
Yeah, about it.
Gracie, what do you do in the mornings? What's your routine?
I'm lucky to make it out the door and time to be at work 2 minutes early
That
because
doesn't.
I have a 4-year-old. I have to get myself ready and also another human being, so it's a little difficult. It depends. Some days I'm lucky and we can stop at Dunkin' and get donuts. That's only if I bribe her the night before and say, if you get up and get dressed, we can get a donut in the morning. Other days I'm not.
Do you
We
just
make
not
it
eat
to
breakfast
school.
then, in that scenario?
Right. No, we eat
Say the
breakfast
trick
at school.
She always wants to get a donut in the morning, but she can't do
She
it every
does,
morning.
but she's just piddly. So she
Yeah.
just piddles around all the
Can't
time.
piddle. Can't piddle.
Can't piddle, and you don't get a
But you
donut.
have to- you
But
always
today,
show
I
up to work.
dropped her off 30 minutes before I had to clock in because she has to be there at 8:30, and I didn't have to clock in until 9, so I got to enjoy some iced coffee and a little breakfast sandwich from
Oh, that's nice.
It's so
You
well.
always show up 2 minutes early, by the way. Is that your thing?
So Jake man.
Yeah, I should be in my classroom about 5 minutes early, but I just clock in right on time.
Well, she's 4 years old, so just set her down and explain to her the constructs of both time and society, and then she'll start to wake up earlier. You know what I mean? Earlier and earlier each day.
No, if she understands the basis of economics and the reason that we have an educational system while she's 4 years old, that'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
What's up, Soup and Salad
Couldn't
Boys?
melt down over somebody nowadays. So
Like we're alone
you
in the
guys
universe.
sit down and have a conversation.
All right.
Go right ahead.
All right, Gracie. Okay, listen. Lindsay has got another one. Soup and Salad Boys Club. Hey, Soup and Salad Boys Club. Can we go?
Did you change the name at this point?
Yeah.
Because that's actually better.
I was going to say
That's
that.
what we were laughing about. I was like, I don't want to interrupt, but that's actually better than
I was
the
going to
other
say
one.
that.
Can we get y'all's answers real quick? Drew and Jake and Thomas, can we get y'all to say some cool shit? What do you do in the mornings?
I bolt upright like Frankenstein and just run straight to the bathroom to brush my teeth.
Yes.
That's the only way to do it because I don't drink
That's
coffee
great.
or anything.
Okay, that's what's up. Drew or Jake, what's up?
Similar to you, though, I will make like 6 cups of coffee in the coffee maker and then mix it with almond milk and just shake it and be like, this is some gourmet shit. It's really not. It's just, it's anodized. You know what I mean? You're at the door.
Everything in Drew's life was anodized. Everything.
Yeah. But
Just
that's
coffee with some nut milk in it, but that's all right.
Oh, yeah. Split.
Nut juice. It's nut juice.
Yeah. Delicious hot bean juice. And Jake, what do you do in the morning?
I mean, normally I wake up, pick Cold Cave on, and drink coffee.
There you go.
He works at a coffee place, so he gets first pick.
I get there, I get my Cliff Bar, iced coffee.
Start your day.
When you work there, you can just go to work, and that is your morning routine. That's fair.
Yeah. When you work at the morning place, you can just go to your morning ready.
Yeah, I go to the morning place. It's great.
I've got a prediction here. Since we all went around now, I think something has shifted after what should I say? After Gen X, millennials, and forward. I think we have said fuck breakfast. I think that's what we're gonna get.
Yeah, I think we have.
And I think when we were children, our parents were like, how about 4-egg omelet and some bacon, and let's do a whole spread. Fuck it, let's be up 5 hours before work. Why not? Let's have a whole day and then also have a whole day. Like
I feel like now we're living in the opposite though, where it's just like you get to like noon or like 2 and you're like, man, I feel like garbage. And it's like, what have you eaten? And it's like, I don't know, some allergy medicine, a multivitamin, and like 6 pounds of coffee. And it's like, well, I can guarantee it that did not add to your.
I cracked up my cold and flu in my anodized drink.
Exactly. That's what we need to do. Just put some protein powder in it. Just get a one-stop shop and just get it done with. But
it turns out, this morning, it's already 11 o'clock. I've been up since 5. I feel like shit. Well, have you drank any water? Fuck, I forgot to drink water last Thursday.
You mean that thing that's like essential to life?
Oh yeah. No. Is coffee water? No. Drink some water.
No, it's not. It's coffee. It's got water in it.
No, it has water in it, you guys.
It's got water in it too. It's got water in it as well.
Yeah.
But check out what happens to my face when I drink it.
Yeah. There's less hydration going on. I feel like there's a decrease.
Soup and Salad Boys Club says follow her for more band names. You gotta love Holler Nation. This is where they flip it on you. They're supposed to be here to follow you, but guess what? Holler Nation says no. Follow.
They also follow me for
some. Her more band name. She's giving out heaters like that. I might have to.
Yeah, I mean,
right,
until I get something, you're going to be the Soup and Salad Boys Club. I'm sorry.
Good. Yeah.
Brian, it's your turn. Brian, give us your answer and let's get into Holler Nation. They're waiting.
Yeah. So I keep it really short and sweet in the morning. I value sleep more than anything, apparently, and I didn't think about that until we got going here because I would have always told you I love food so much, but the truth is I clearly value sleep more because I'll straight up, if I have to not eat to get more sleep, I'll do it. But the normal routine for me, I keep protein shakes in my fridge and like Atkins shakes because I usually low carb. I'm really off the bandwagon now, way off of it. But yeah, I just crack an Atkins shake on my way to work, and that way it's fast, and I have my brain.
Get it, crack a Atkins. Get it, crack a Atkins. You know what I'm saying?
Cracking Atkins. Get it, cracking Atkins. Is that what you're, that's pretty good. That is good.
Get it, cracking Atkins.
Yeah.
Not sponsored by I'm done.
Yeah. Come to our tip man, Atkins.
Let's see what Holler Nation's got to say, man. Let's see what the people out in the world, the hundreds and tens and dozens of people that actually care about this.
All right, let's kick this thing off with Rachel out of Nashville. Comes this answer. Here we go.
First of all, Brian, your clout goggles look good as hell. So I feel like if you identify and present as a woman, then society wants you to wear makeup and you feel it's necessary to wear makeup. That just takes time. And it also requires coffee. So you kind of got to wake up a little early. It's balls.
I really had no idea where she was going with that when she first started. I was like, well, wait, what? Is this still about breakfast? What's happening?
I thought she was going to make a major statement about socio-political situations. But no, it's okay.
This next one comes from Parsons out of Ohio. What's up, Parsons?
You got to wake up and work out and then worry about the rest of the day. Breakfast, work, that all comes after. You pump some iron. You pump some iron, man.
You get to it, bro. You get it in there, and then you just get.
I eat iron.
I eat iron.
This next one comes from V.
Okay, since I'm old as fuck, I got a lot of adulting to do, and I have dogs that get up at the same time every day. Doesn't matter what day it is. So it revolves around keeping pets alive, straightening the house, keeping me alive with meds and vitamins, and then lots of caffeine. Got to have lots of caffeines, and then it's go time.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, that's she's obviously selfless. You gotta take care of the babes before you take care of the yous. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's kind of true. I did forget that part of my morning routine. I definitely have to take care of my dog, so he's got to get let out. He's got to have breakfast, and I got to sacrifice probably my breakfast for that. Oh well, fuck it. Who cares?
He eats. Yeah, you've been preparing breakfast, and then you accidentally fucked it up, and you just
Walker Parrot. By the way, the lady who was talking about the makeup, putting it on and stuff, no, to each his own. And if you don't want to wear makeup, that's awesome. But I wake up an extra 20 minutes every day to do this. And so, if you get the time, around and grease it. Yeah.
I think it looks fantastic.
The only people who ever compliment you are ladies who are 50 plus, who are like, I love your hair. They want to touch it.
I love your hair.
I love it.
Can I feel it? It reminds me of my late husband, Edgar.
Gerald.
Right.
Late husband Gerald, and they just pet it, and then they feel the grease. It's wonderful.
My hair is usually up in a wet knot on top of my head.
You got a guess from Becky.
Oh, okay.
All right. For that one, that's a 2 out of 4.
Ooh.
All right. Good guess, Becky. Keep them coming.
Oh, man.
Oh, I don't know.
All right. He says it's a 1.5. So
I say just keep throwing confusing math.
That's pretty good.
I like that answer a little better. Brian, you got some more answers to the poll?
Yep.
Let's get.
I'm gonna go a couple more right here. This next one comes from Lindsay. This is who's in the chat, throwing out the fantastic names. You can follow her.
My morning routine, I get up at about 6:45, usually, maybe 3 or 4 days out of the week. Get up at 6:45, come down, feed the cats, make some eggs. I do 3 eggs and a little bit of cottage cheese. I know that sounds really super freaking weird. Do that and then give myself enough time to be at work at 7:30. And on days that I don't really care, then I wake up at 7:45, brush my teeth, throw on my clothes so that I can be at work at 8. It's all about balance.
Okay, I got. Let me tell you, I work hard every day. I get up out of bed, I put on my clothes, really got bills to pay. I got keep love.
Can you mute him, please?
I considered it right there, but that's okay. Why?
Next
Dude,
time,
why be lead vocalist for SSBC? How fast can you get to Jacksonville, Florida?
I got the money, dude. I got the time, man. It's all
Why
good.
did we not put Serge Tankian on this soundboard going, wake up? Why?
That's true.
I'm going to open up one more snap only because this one comes from Jacksonville, Florida. I don't know if he's answering the poll or not. This guy is out there. So maybe he's sending something weird or maybe he's answering the poll. If so, this comes from your hometown. Here we go. This is from Burrito Master out of Jacksonville, Florida.
Uh-oh.
Do a little dance. Do a dance. Shit. He had that in you the whole time. Oh, shit.
No,
I'm happy to announce that I don't know that person, but we can be friends. You like burritos and clearly like to party, so you're the master of burritos. So Come on.
All right. People, can we scoot on to my poll now? Because I've got a lot of answers I got to blast through like super quick, and I need Gracie's help on this one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the premiere of. Can you Great, you can't help Gracie? You know, you quitting? Oh, damn it! All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the premiere of Pizza War. It's a pizza war. We have to pick the best kind of pizza possible. And we're using you in Holler Nation and the band SSBC and everyone else who really wants to answer. We need your and this is how it works.
That's bad.
There's a classic style.
I know mine.
There's also the New York thin style. There's the deep dish style from Detroit. There's the Ohio pie, which has all the cold cheese on top of the hot cheese. There's the tomato pie that comes from, I think it's like Delaware or some shit. I don't even know. But there's pizza. There's the classic Napoli pizza from Italy.
Flawless Italian impression, my friend.
There's so many kinds. There's the DiGiorno that you get, though it's not the delivery. There's so many kinds. We need to hear from everybody. So I'm going to play all the Snap videos that I got. I got a bunch of them. Then I'm going to do some Facebook stuff. Then we're going to scoot on to a part of the show that people really dig. It's called Shots Fired, but it's coming up here in a bit. I'm going to start with the first snap, and Gracie, so I need you to tally for me. You got tallies ready? You have a thing to do the tally stuff? She's working on that. While she's working on that, oh, she's got it. Cool. She's got it in front of her. While she's working on that, ladies and gentlemen, go to CAMOCBD.com and put in the offer code JODI, JODI, for free shipping on all of the Camo products that you can get. Here's Adam's answer for best pizza. Go.
I'm recording this as JD is also talking on the iPad, but he's trying to get us to share it, and I believe that you should share this podcast. You can be a regular old Nancy share again. But also with the pizza thing, I'm gonna go with fellas, Lexington pizza, and nothing hit harder and was more satisfying than a Goodfellas pizza. Lexington Goodfellas pizza.
All right, he says Goodfellas Lexington pizza. It's wonderful stuff.
Time out. Before you continue, am I literally writing down all of these restaurants for you?
No. We're gonna do 4 categories. We've got classic style. We've got deep dish style. We've got New York thin style. So, and then we've got the other category. I think that's the one that's probably going to win. But classic, we all know, is a crust with cheese and toppings and a sauce, and you eat it with your face. The thin style is New York style, super thin. You kind of got to fold it to get it in your mouth for the first bite. The deep dish, we know what deep dish is. Everybody fucking gets it. And then the other is other. This one takes it off.
Anything but deep dish. That shit is nasty.
So get a negative answer. Negative answer for deep dish. Go ahead and put a negative
one.
Right,
deep dish is clearly losing.
This one comes from Chase. He says that. He says deep dish. Making a meal with deep dish. This one comes from. Hang on, wait. I got to pull up. This one comes from. It's coming from. Hang on. I'm working on it. It comes from Rachel. Rachel, she says this. Rachel, go.
It's New York style, bro. And it's not New York style thin. It's New York style. That's the best pizza. And
You're wrong. You're wrong. It's called New York thin. This one comes from Tyler. He says this.
I'm going to have to say DiGiorno. You don't got to travel anywhere. You don't got to pay a delivery fee, and they always got your back.
Commercial.
It's Gracie's sister. Everybody shut up. It's Gracie.
Abraham pizza is my favorite, specifically Juliana's Pizza in Brooklyn on Old Fulton Street. It's a magical, dare I say, transcendent experience. 10 out of 10, lock it in.
I like it a lot. That's fantastic. This one comes from Demas, aka Jack Daniels. You can snap it last 2 games. He says this.
This one's going to get incendiary because there's a bunch of people that don't think that Chicago deep dish is actually pizza. So you're going to have to deal with that whole thing. But me personally, I like deep dish better. But if I'm going to have a pizza, I'd rather have a big sloppy New York slice.
Is something chasing him?
I think he was running to go get a slice of pizza. I think that's what was going on.
I think he was running from something.
This one comes from.
Wait, did he pick deep dish? I'm so confused.
This one comes from. Kenny says New York style. Kenny says New York style, so that's correct. New York style. Kenny says New York style. Kate, I got to blast through these guys. I really need your help. Kate from Facebook says California Pizza Kitchen White Pizza. Don't at me on this one. I'll throw down. Corey says,
that was one for New York and one for FYI.
Corey says, can't wait to add extra cheese and bake this one. It's called Montia's, and I think it's from Aldi's.
It's called Montia's.
This one comes from Adam Hall, a former bassist for Another Lost Year, a fantastic singer. He said, I've had pizza from all the United States. The best pizza is obviously Giovanni's Pizza in West Virginia.
Absolutely. Giovanni's Pizza. Absolutely.
The second best is Cheers Pub in South Bend, Indiana, which is a classic style pizza. So mark 2 for classic, because Giovanni's is classic. So is Cheers Pub. Sophie says, oh, wait a second. No, I'm scooting on up. Matthew says, I believe you were looking for OG stuffed crust from No One Out Pizzas, the Hut. That's not, that's an other. We call that an other one. And then the final one on this round here is this from Sophie. She says, is there a no pizza option? I'm the only person who doesn't like pizza, but if I'll eat pizza, it has to be a white pizza. What the fuck are you talking about, Sophie?
That's what I said. What? I've never met someone that openly says fuck pizza. That's insane. Wow.
Pizza sucks category. Noted.
Okay, so she's okay. We'll see how many votes are for that one. Sophie, shit. All right, around the table, let's go. Everybody, let's start with SSBC. Let's do this.
I mean, so we limited ours to Jacksonville pizza places, but also, again, because some of the band is straight edge and some's not, some are also vegan and some are not. So my personal favorite would be DNLP in Jacksonville Beach, because they do like the square Sicilian, like it's not a deep dish, but it's kind of like not quite a normal, it's just kind of the in-between. I like it a lot. That's my favorite. Put some sausage and chicken on it. Jake, Sir Vegan.
I like a thin slice. New York thin.
He likes a thin slice. Like sauce? Like you can't do, like what's your cheese instead of cheese or instead of certain other things? Like what's a fun thing that you do with it to kind of make it your own?
I mean, normally I'll just add like that. Mushrooms, barbecue tempeh is one of my favorites, or really whatever they offer. Moon River does vegan slices. Highly suggest trying it.
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, I try to sometimes change it up and do some weird shit just because it shocks the palate and makes things fun.
I had
anyway,
one the other day. It was great. My sister ordered it. No cheese, pineapple. The worst. That sounds so bad.
If you really hate yourself, I suggest the no cheese and pineapple.
Oh, your sister just punched me in the mouth.
We can't even call that anodized.
Pineapple and marinara sauce.
That is not anodized. Just to be clear, that is not in the category.
I mean,
Thomas.
I'm going to go. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm going to go with Wick's Pizza on Bardstown Road. I don't know what category you'd really call that, but the toppings go under the cheese, and they mix the marinara with tomato paste.
Yeah,
I guess you might call it kind of deep dish-ish, but
it's a deep dish. It's a they call it a tomato pie. Actually, I think
is that what they call it?
Yeah,
I haven't been home in a couple of years.
Was that the thing when he said, "I don't know if anybody's going to consider the Chicago deep dish real pizza or something"?
Yeah,
what he was talking about?
Technically, the Chicago deep dish is a fucking casserole, and everybody knows that. But that's just like that.
Like a
here's the deal. Yeah, I feel like if the edges are caramelized and the crust comes up and it makes an actual pie, that's a pizza pie. You know what I mean? If it's layers and it doesn't connect, that's like a lasagna or a casserole.
I was going to say, you said that I did a great Italian impression, but when you said that's a pizza pie, that was pretty fucking.
I got a little bit of heritage in there. That's why that's just coming out the longer we do this interview, but it's okay. Hit me in the heart with a pizza.
All right. I'm going to go next, and I'm just going to say number one pizza of all time, forever and ever, is also Goodfellas Pizza in Lexington, Kentucky. Thank you very much. On to Brian. What's up?
I've also had Goodfellas before. My answer, by the way, is going to be weird, and there's another one out there. I've seen it in Holler Nation already. I thought I'd be the only one to say this. It's called Ohio Style, and up in Steubenville near Pittsburgh, they make their pizza, and when they pull it out of the oven, they take all the toppings cold, and they put a bunch of cheese on there, and then the pepperonis or whatever. That sounds really weird, man, but when I ate it, it was by my favorite pizza. I suggest everybody tries Ohio Style. So mark me down for other. By the way, Becky out here in Holler Nation says Al's Pizza in Barbersville. I've heard of Al's Pizza, and I live in Barbersville, Becky. I have never eaten Al's Pizza. I'm sorry.
It's the only New York style pizza in Barbersville, West Virginia. And
Where is that?
I thought it was
It's located in the Big Lots Plaza. Nobody cares nobody knows where that is.
I was asking for me.
There's at least two Al's locations in Jacksonville.
There's like five.
Yeah, it's actually
Al. It might not be the same Al.
Jacksonville.
You know, there's a lot of people named Al. You know,
a lot of people named Al in Jacksonville.
It gets hotter than a hoochie coochie.
All right, Gracie, go so that we can move on to the next thing.
I like thin crust.
Any particular topping?
I won't elaborate because you want to move on. So move on, baby. Move on.
Whatever. I like pizza. Moving on.
Pizza's fine. I'd rather eat Mexican food.
I don't like pizza. Yeah. Sorry.
Can you put Mexican food on a thin
Mexican
crust?
pizza. Excuse me.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Mexican pizza. Screw you, Taco Bell.
You can't even get a Taco Bell anymore.
Yes,
Adam,
we will give you love for being a Nancy Kerrigan. That's a wonderful concept.
Well, Adam, I wanted to point this out. Secretly, I noted that you did that at the 42-minute mark. You did get love for it. It's in my notepad. Thanks, bro. Nancy Kerrigan.
Nancy Kerrigan, thank you so much. Let's move on to the next part of the show. We're having too much fun with these guys. This is a blast. I'm fucking getting hammered. But speaking of getting hammered, I think it's time for this part of the show that we like to do. It's called This Part Show.
You already know what's happening. It's Shots Fired. Here we go.
Shots fired.
JD, I'm grabbing a drink. You got it, bro.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind everybody we are brought to you, powered by CAMO CBD. It's a wonderful product. You can get this. By the way, if you're in Jacksonville, listen to this show. You can get this down there. It's really cool. This is a CBD product. CBD is good for your body. It's good for your soul. It destroys free radicals. It's basically a product that interacts with your endocannabinoid system that calms a lot of your nervous issues, gets rid of jitters. It helps with a lot of issues a lot of people have, but also it's not just that. There's plenty of vitamins in this. It's really good for you. There's valerian root in this one, which helps you relax at the end of the evening. And then there's also other ones that are fantastic that I can't find anymore, but that's all right. This is the blue one. The orange one gives you a little caffeine jolt in the morning, but also gets rid of the caffeine jitters that come with it. The forbidden fruit gummies, by the way, you can eat a whole damn package of them and feel like a king. It's fantastic. Go to camocbd.com. Use the offer code JODI, that's JODI, and you'll get some free shipping in your whip, man. That was a failure. Sorry. It's time for Shots Fired. This is what we do. Let's do this.
Are you gonna take the floor, or you want me to go?
I think you should go first.
Okay, gotcha. So, Shots Fired. This is that segment of the show where we're gonna talk some shit about something while we take a shot of something. I'm gonna do a rarity right here. I'm going to do a Shots For this episode. I haven't done that all year long. It's been a year since I've done a Shots For. Shots For. I don't know if any of you guys are NFL fans out there, but it's a weird season. Okay, it's a weird season because of COVID and all that. I have to say they've done something pretty cool this time around in NFL games, which is put a giant screen in the back of all the end zones. So every time these players score a touchdown, many of these games have no fans in attendance. They're scoring these touchdowns with nobody cheering, fake crowd noise, things like that. So the NFL did them a solid. They put this giant screen in the back of the end zone, and what they want them to do is go up there and do their touchdown celebrations, do their dance. These players are coming up with the most creative touchdown celebrations, dances, etc. They're getting the whole team involved. It's been really exciting to watch games, watch the whole team come together, go through the back of the end zone, and put together. I mean, the acts are getting deeper and deeper to where they're really practicing this shit behind the scenes. I am loving the giant screen for the NFL touchdown. Keep that shit up. I think they should keep that in regular season, even when there are fans. Come on, we're watching this for entertainment. Entertain. Are you not entertained? That was
entertain us with some shots, dude. Do a shot. Damn, unloaded the whole clip there. Gracie, you want to go next, or should we have the SSBC guys? Now, if you guys don't know what this means, by the way, shots fired is where you take a shot against something while you just take a little sip of whatever you're drinking on. Or you can do the whole shot. If you don't drink alcohol, that's fine. You can just drink some water. It's cool. But this is a time for people to bitch about something. So if you want to go, you can. We can have Gracie and me go, and you guys can go after us. It's up to you. What do you want to do?
I mean, I've got something. I don't know. I'd like to take a shot. I got a lot of problems here.
Anytime they ask anybody, they got something to bitch about, they're going to fucking do it. All right. Let's do it.
I'm going to take a shot at Taco Bell for getting rid of the mini shredded chicken quesadilla, and they're also phasing out Baja Blast. So, fuck Taco Bell. But I'm still probably going to go tonight and several more times this week.
Why did they do that? I don't understand.
I have no idea, but many quesadillas.
Why would you?
You're not losing money, Taco Bell. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's regional, like step by step. But they got rid of the Mexican pizza. Again, all my vegan friends were upset about getting rid of all the potatoes. No more potatoes, and then we're all upset about the Baja Blast. So yeah,
Lindsay's spot on. Yeah. Fuck Taco Bell.
Okay, all right, Thomas. Here's your shot right here.
Yeah, then you get to drink something. There you go. Got something.
Okay, next, go.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm for the potatoes. Taco Bell.
We're all
my face is a little more red. I don't know if you've noticed.
They're not doing fresco style either.
I used to always get the Fiesta potato.
I didn't know that. Yeah, no point in me going there anymore.
All right, let's get ready.
I believe I get the spirit, so I'm going to go for AEW, the wrestling team in Jacksonville, for letting Matt Hardy smash his face on the concrete and get a concussion, and then be like, "Nah, he's fine." And then all of his family were like, "No, he's not fine. He's in the hospital." And because of the way the Cons run the Jags, and because of the way the Cons run AEW, they're just putting people that are hurt back in the roster. So yeah. Screw you, Cons. Sorry.
Yeah. You know, and the thing is, Brian over here works in this sports medicine industry, and he knows how detrimental that can be to a fucking a player, but also player's family, his dynasty, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Which, again, like for me, like, I mean, I'm kind of a nerd about like wrestling and stuff in general, but in Jacksonville, we have, somebody that actually rivals, WWE, at least has a chance to, and it's a lot of their old talent, and the way they're treating them is pretty crappy because they're like, oh, we're really going to take big dives, we know this is going to get in big ratings, but it's really putting these guys like lives on the line, and it sucks because
cool, man.
Yeah, they really had a chance to like do something kind of progressive and like
really interesting, which is really fantastic. The AEW, it's all elite wrestling, right? I believe that is a big deal in the South because professional wrestling has always been huge in the South, but when it finally expanded for WWF, WCW all the way through, everybody realized how entertaining the male soap opera can fucking be,
Yeah.
So, we're allowed to do this shit. Let us fucking enjoy it, but don't put our friends and our family and things like that, don't put their lives on the line like that. That's fucked up.
Yeah. And what's crazy is, again, like if you look back, like this company was started by, Cody Rhodes, and that's the son of, Dusty Rhodes, which was, one of the big, like, Southern wrestlers back in the day. And so, like, they know, and that was their whole jump off from the beginning was, oh, we're going to, have men and women at equal pay. We're going to have, like, all these other wrestlers from, like, luchador stuff and Japanese stuff. But if you don't take care of your people, and again, like, it's the same thing with the Jaguars. Honestly, it's like if you don't take care of your teams, and people's health starts to suffer, that's that's
Your team
detrimental.
will suffer ultimately, and then something worse could happen.
Man,
So,
did you guys see that backyard? Did you guys see that backyard wrestling video where the guy jumped off and snapped his leg in half? Did you guys see it? It went viral.
I haven't seen that one specifically, but again, like growing up in the South, it's like I've seen several of my friends get really hurt. I've seen it firsthand, But
hey, Delaney out there says Ultimate California Pizza. She wants her vote counted. Delaney, I'm sorry I didn't see that earlier. I would have thrown you up there. Thank you so much for listening, by the way, if you're still out there.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think we're still going to consider that. That one's going to be considered that other. That one's still in the other category because California pizza, apparently for a lot of people that are pizza enthusiasts, don't consider that.
Oh yeah, somebody commented Jerry the King Lawler. We got that right back here. It's Jerry Lawler versus Andre the Giant. When I met him, he signed it.
All day.
One of my favorite stories, actually, me and Tom were in a band with Trent, and he's my brother-in-law, and we all went to see Mick Foley and some other wrestlers at some event in Miami. And while we were down there, we got to see Jerry Lawler, and Trent walks up with his thing, and he's like, "Hey, my grandma really likes you." And he's like, "Hey, that's great." And he writes Jerry Lawler and hands it back to him, and he like walks off. And I was like, "Hey, man, I really appreciate all your commentary and everything you've done over the years." And he goes, "Thank you to my biggest fan, Andrew, Jerry Lawler." Ring of honor, man. Yeah, just like all the way filled. And so when he handed it to me,
It's so like underhanded. That's such a like passive aggressive way.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, "Why do you fill out mine that way?" I was like, "Well, you said it was for your grandma, so I think you kind of got offended." But yeah, it's good.
Just a good old boy.
All right. Okay, so we're done. Shots fired. Has everybody gone except me? I think. Is that
I don't think Gracie went.
Okay, so it's Gracie then me. All right, Gracie, your turn.
Okay. This is for people who use COVID as an excuse.
Fight through it, Gracie.
Oh, I am sorry. Anyway, not the point. The whole point of this is for people who use COVID as an excuse, but then post pictures and videos of you doing something else. You're dumb. You're an idiot. We all see through you. So fuck off and stop using COVID as an excuse unless you're just going to stay the fuck home all the time. Bye. Drinking my water.
Damn.
And we don't try to get too political on this show, but you know what? This is our chance to do whatever the fuck we want. That's why we do this part of the show. And so in that same respect, Gracie, I would like to go ahead and say to President Donald Trump, and to President possibly about to be, well, it's pretty much completely confirmed. He just has to get a couple more votes. Joe Biden. Is it the White House you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile.
Don't let me down.
Don't let me down, old man. But you're probably a lot of old people do. So.
Hey, by the way, Delaney said she got her top fan badge this week, and that's right, guys. If you follow Holler on Facebook, Facebook eventually says, "Hey, you're a top fan for commenting so much."
Congratulations, Delaney.
Hey, do you guys have a Facebook page, by the way?
We don't have any social media presence.
Right now, it's just like Bandcamp, through Bandcamp, and through I think because you shared a little bit of the YouTube channel. Yeah. A lot of our stuff's on there, so it's those two things.
Hey, Holler Nation out there, if you guys stick around, next coming up here, we're going to share some of their music, some of their visuals with you. We're then going to blast through the rest of your polls, and then lastly, we're going to give away CAMO CBD. So we're going to reward those who stick around last. That's what you're looking forward to. We just went around, did shots fired. I think we're ready to queue up a little bit of music here. What do you think, JD?
I think we are too. That's fantastic. So, Gracie, is it cool just for a little bit if we just knock you off the side of the screen for a minute and
bye, bitch. Bye, bitch.
Gracie has no problem with this.
We'll see you here in a little bit. So what that's
bye, guys.
Do,
be careful. I'll be back. Don't worry.
Okay,
bye, Jenny.
We'll
stop talking. Just give me the screen. I'm tired of hearing you.
Okay. Great. All right. So
Get these guys back here.
there we go. No, let's get the vegan in the center of the. No,
Yeah. Sorry. It's just that.
If you want to go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and share this screen.
Whoa. What's going on? You guys feel that too?
Things change places, stuff like that happens. But this is the deal. So Brian has queued up y'all's tune, and I've got this going on here. So what we're going to take is this time for us all to take a little chill pill. We're going to hang out on the screen. I might dance. I don't know. We're going to figure it all out. But I'm going to go ahead and start this little art here. As you can see, if you go to Cozen Hearth, that's all one word. That's COZENHEARTH. If you go there and type that into YouTube, the first video that comes up is the newest video that's there. SSBC's newest music video. It's a wonderful art piece. I'm going to go ahead and get that started, and Brian's going to get that music queued up. So let's all just take a chill pill here. I know we all just did shots fired, and it's wild and crazy. And Delaney asked Gracie, who hurt you?
Delaney, as you know, that's just her usual face. Sorry.
So let's just let's hang out on the internet with our buddies from SSBC in Jacksonville. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Thomas. And you know what? Thank you, Jake, you fucking vegan.
Shadows on the wall.
Brian, if you will, and Trace, dos, uno. Ooh, we're losing audio. It's all right. It's okay. It happens.
I'll just keep singing it. Come and sit at my bedside. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I was hoping you were just going to play a clip or two for you. I'm just going to let that visual there.
Just acapella the rest of it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Can you guys tell us more about the process of making this video and what you guys do? Again, go to Cozen Hearth on YouTube and check it out. It just premiered today. It's brand new. You can watch it on your own time. But yes, tell us more, SSBC, about this video.
Honestly, we kind of made this for you guys, honestly, because we made the first video, and we were the first video, if you watch it on the channel, is definitely like all of us, like full, got all our instruments playing, it's all synced up. But this one, because we knew we were coming on the podcast, we're like, let's just do something we want to do. And basically it was, I had an idea, which was grabbing some canvas, each grabbing some paint, pouring it together. But it wasn't something that was rushed. It was just something like, if it turns out, it turns out. If it doesn't, we'll just have this interview. But we actually were able to kind of execute it. And I was like, honestly, I really like the way it turns out. What we did was we just basically all poured paint together, taking turns, and reversed the film and then slowed it down slightly. And it came out pretty good.
This one was a lot more fun to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Largely, we were in our pajamas.
Yeah. I didn't have to press up for it.
Was this one more fun to make because you felt like you had more of a creative control? Was it, there's so much pressure on artists nowadays to make something so visual to get everyone's attention and keep their attention forever. And it's just like, sometimes, man, the simplest can't be the best,
Well, the other one,
what was like what in comparison?
Well, the other one required a lot more takes, and there was more focus on make sure you're trying to sync up with like the music that's playing, and I didn't really like how the face I was making in that one, or how the hair looked or something. But this one, it was just we took paint and we all just contributed to making a painting. It was a lot more fun that way.
Yeah.
It was relaxing.
Yeah, it was like finger painting versus
That's
That's a very soothing video you guys made. I noticed the reverse right away, and that should just be like I was thinking that's like a nice screensaver. That's just like something I want to put on my TV. Plus your all's music on top of it, man. There's just something, I don't know. There's something both soothing about the music. We have Gracie coming back here, by the way. There's something that's both welcome back.
Hello.
Hey,
Wait. Soothing. Your music pleases a lot of my senses at the same time. It's like I'm excited, but I'm also soothed. Wow, are you guys CBD? I'm excited, also calm at the same time.
Yeah, there's
all the hippie speedball.
Yeah, for your face and your ears. It's very synesthetic. There's a visual element to the audio you guys make, and there's an audio element to the visuals you guys make. And that's what I really appreciate about SSBC. By the way, go to s-b-c.bandcamp.com. If you go there tonight while you're watching this show, if you go there tonight and buy their music, Bandcamp Fridays means they get 100% of that money. So go do that. It's worth it. It's worth it. These guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for being on the show, y'all. This is a blast.
Yeah, go check out The Face. It's track number 1 on their album Anodized Gold. That's my favorite track, and I don't know how many plays you guys have on that song, but I'm responsible for at least 300 of them in various ways.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Especially the first song we made.
Do you have any final guesses as far as what the band name is? I mean, you guys got pretty close. I feel like we
guessed enough. I think we need to get the chat in there. So hey, chat, if you guys could guess what SSBC.
It's definitely something boys club. I think we've got that far at least. So if you guys could guess.
I got it.
Oh,
all right.
The reason you call it SSBC is because you're very modest. Sexy, straight edge boys club.
Ooh.
Yeah. But because only half the band is straight edge, so yeah.
Half is very small print.
But it's also there's also frequently a woman in the band, and it's but again, like I feel
straight edge ballers club.
Yeah. Oh shit! Oh man,
close, though. Yeah. I won't deny Boys Club, but pretty close.
You're sticking to a pretty good theme with sexy. So and sexy boys club.
Keep going with that.
Yeah.
Mango chutney.
Is mango chutney.
All right.
Nobody knows. Anodized.
Should we do the sort of poll question stuff? Should we play the game real quick? Do the polls and then play the giveaway game. Is that what's up?
Well, I think for your giveaway game, you wanted I think maybe I don't want to give it away right now, but you had an idea of maybe people sending something to us, including possibly a screenshot. So maybe throw that out to give them some time to do this.
Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is how it is, and this is the fact that SSBC is from Florida, and Florida is such a interesting state.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna play the Florida Man game with a mocha twist. All right. And
all right. Okay.
That doesn't make any sense, but that's how it goes. So, the best answer to this game is going to win a CAMO CBD bundle, and that bundle is going to include the Revive Shot, the Relax Shot, a set of the Forbidden Goop, Fruit Gummies. I almost said Forbidden Goop from me. That doesn't make sense. So this is how we play the game. I want everybody on your own personal device. If you're out there in Holler Nation, you got this. You can even do it. Also, SSBC, we can send you this package too, so it's up to you. But this is how you play the game. On your mobile device, we need you to go to news.google.com, all right? And in the search bar, you need to search for a significant date in your life. It could be a birthday, an anniversary, or whatever. But follow that date. That's full date, by the way, the month, the date, and the year. Follow that date with the phrase Florida Man. And you can put it in quotes if you want, but it's all good. So we need the month, the date, the year, and then Florida Man. And then hit search. And then you need to find the most ridiculous Florida Man story headline that you can find. Take a screenshot of it, save that to your phone, and send it to official Holler Pod. You can do that via Facebook. We're also on Twitter. We're on Instagram. You can even Snapchat it to us if you know our Snapchat names. But again, here are the rules. Go to news.google.com. Search for a significant date in your life, followed by the phrase Florida Man. For example, my birthday, December 28th, 1950. And then Florida Man. And then send it. And then whatever the most ridiculous Florida Man news headline that you can find, take a screenshot of it, send it to us. If you can make us laugh the most, you will win a CAMO CBD bundle. By the way, go to CAMOCBD.com. Use the offer code JODI. That's JODI. You will get free shipping on everything.
Did you say news.google.com, JD?
News.google.com. So it's Google News. You can even go to google.com/news, but it's news.google.com. And in the search bar, you type in the date, that's month, date, year, and then the phrase Florida Man, and then hit search. I guarantee you one of the first three things that pops up on that screen is going to be one of the most ridiculous and silly things you've ever seen in your life. So find the most ridiculous one, take a screenshot of it, send it to us. Send us to, I'm drunk. Do it and do it. Do the thing.
Dallas out there has a guess. She says Sunshine State Boys Club. Oh, that's pretty good.
Good one.
Again,
that
one is better than our actual names.
That's a really good. That's my mom. My mom.
It kind of hurt my feelings.
I thought we were pretty creative.
All right, I'm going to smash through a couple. We're going to do some poll answers while you guys work all that out. So I'm going to go Pizza War real quick, knock out the rest of the stuff that I got here. I believe this one. I can't even remember if I've played all these yet. Yeah.
Screenshot your answers and send them to our Holler Facebook page, and I will filter them and read them out or whatever my job is.
Yeah,
You've got mail.
Just like that, exactly. Do all that while I pull up this Pizza War answers. Pizza War answers coming right up. This answer comes from Mo. She says Detroit style deep dish, no question. Perfectly deep, not overwhelming at all. So that's good. Excuse me. On to the next one. Mike says meat lovers because reasons. Oh yeah, and you got to get the pan. It's crispy yet greasy and spongy, and of course meat.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
What's the worst pizza you've ever had from a takeout place? It can't be frozen. Can't be like Domino's or Pizza Hut. Give me like the personal deets of like if you went to a pizza place that's supposed to be so good and it's like, man, this is
I've got it already. I've already got an answer.
What you got?
I know it sounds trashy, but hey, man, when I'm really hungover, I will go smash some CC's pizza. I don't give a fuck. I'll smash it. But I'll tell you what, the mac and cheese pizza, it's terrible. It's a terrible idea. Mac and cheese pizza shouldn't exist. Shots fired at both mac
and cheese pizza.
Those shouldn't be together. That exists.
Can I say any pizza that doesn't have any sauce on it? When people get a pizza with no sauce whatsoever,
yeah.
I
feel like that's not pizza.
You just drizzle oil on it and maybe put a couple pieces of leaves on it, and then they put maybe like a chunk of artichoke. Yeah.
Left beef.
Pizza. It's none pizza. That's none pizza left beef.
None pizza left beef.
I mean, I'm all for a fair trial, but people with no if you choose that, then you know.
Christopher says classic New York thin crust has to have some crispiness up top and in the tail end. A light covering of some tangy red and an equal portion of mozzarella to the sauce. Also, pepperoni is the only added ingredient if you're going to properly judge the slices of the Pizza War. Pizza War.
That's your word.
Becky says Little Caesars is nasty.
Yeah. Gracie, what do you think?
Don't hate on Little Caesars, Becky.
What's your worst, Gracie?
Jason says New York style all day. And then
You said I'm not allowed to say it, but I just don't like Domino's pizza. I just don't think it tastes good.
That's fine.
It's not good.
You can pick
I'll eat their thin crust, but like it's gross. I just don't like Domino's pizza. I ordered it one day and I thought, man, this is going to be really good. It was not very good at all. I was very sad.
That's like the worst when you pay money for like food you're psyched about, and then it's just like cool. Not only was it
This is the worst thing I've ever had.
Right.
I was mad. I was so mad.
I'll be honest with you, Papa John's. If you get anything other than normal pepperoni pizza at Papa John's, you're an idiot because all the stuff it's so soggy. Like it comes out, and then they put it in the thing, and then they get it to your house, and then by the time you've opened it and you pick up a slice, it's just a piece of paper. And it's just flopping around in the wind. All the toppings already fallen off. All the toppings have fallen off already. Now you just have a piece of paper with blood on it, and then all the toppings are in a goop on the bottom. Yeah, it's bullshit. Michael says, thin crust lets you get more of the flavors on top. I really enjoy it, but nothing beats a deep dish. It's full of flavor with a crisp outer crust. Turns to soft in the middle. Toppings that can be pie to the heavens. It's wonderful. Jesse says, I like a pan, Supreme style. Put some pineapple on it. Yes, pineapple. It's perfect. Y'all heard me. Actually, I don't mind that, especially Supreme. You got all that spice, put a little sweetness. You got it all day. Delaney says Everoni's is trash. She's right. Patrick says,
right next.
As I get older, thin crust though, because crust is a young person's game. I respect the fuck out of that.
It's so fucking funny, dude.
Barbie, let's go party.
I respect the shit of an answer like that. Crust is a young person's game. Crust is a young person's game. That's a wonderful fucking thing. That's fantastic.
You young men and your crust.
Damn millennials and crust.
Okay. All right. I'm done with my poll question answers. I'm done. I think we figured out which pizza is the best, and Gracie will have to answer that question because she tallied them.
It was other, JD. Your pizza question was trash, just like Domino's Pizza. Your poll question, Domino's Pizza, same thing.
I love it. Okay. Brian's turn.
All right, I'm going to finish out the rest of my snaps. And by the way, guys, while I'm doing this, Gracie is going to work on the CAMO CBD giveaway. She is checking for your messages, whether they're on Instagram or Facebook. I think they're coming in on both platforms, Gracie, by the way.
Yeah, I got one from
Mr. Screenshots. And again, you're going to news.google.com. You're typing in a significant date, might be your birthday, and with the words Florida Man beside it, because our guests, of course, are from Jacksonville, Florida. So we're playing the Florida Man game. Send your funniest screenshots. You're going to win a prize pack, a CAMO CBD prize pack. We give one away every week. When I'm done with these snaps, that's what we're doing. We're giving it away, and we're getting the fuck out of here, even though we like these guys and we love you. I got more to drink. That's just what's up. Okay, so let me blast through these. Let's hope my connection works here. We'll test it out with Franny, a.k.a. Coffee Bean Hunley.
That's my sister.
Okay, I'm a morning person. So 4 out of 5 to 5 out of 5 days of the week, I'm up at 10 after 4 to go to the gym. I take everything to get ready to the gym. So I go to the gym, work out, shower, get ready at the gym, leave the gym, go get coffee. Don't get coffee every day, 2 to sometimes 5 days a week. It just depends on the week, my mood, all that. I get to school 30 to 40 minutes early. I always have paperwork. I'm a special ed teacher, so I like to go before rather than stay after school. Have to be on the front porch for a drop-off duty at 7:30, and that's when my day starts. So by 7:30.
Oh my God, I'm exhausted.
I don't lot of information, some of which might be too sensitive to be sharing on.
I don't even know what else she was going to say, but I'm so tired from her morning, and it's only 7:30.
It's only 7:30. At 7:30, I am
4 hours.
So you have two types of people in your family. The ones that get up at 10 after 4 to go to the gym, and the ones that roll out of bed, take a shower, put their hair up in a wet knot, and run out the door.
Yeah, and ironically, it's 10:45 p.m. at night. I'm going to assume Franny Hunley's not on this podcast right now because she's fucking sleeping because her morning takes 5 hours.
Absolutely in bed right now. Absolutely in bed.
This is why.
That lady's got stuff to do, my friend.
Okay, this next one comes from Adam.
I also, in the mornings, build my cat a cat cave. So it goes all underneath the towel for her. But also, even at night, she still just sit in here in this cat cave like a cutie.
Can I go in the cat cave?
I would like to. Can I get one ticket for the cat?
Sometimes you spend your morning building a cat cave. This next answer comes from, it's the last video of the night, it appears. And I've got a few texts, and then we're going to give away the CAMO CBD prize pack. Get your screenshots into Gracie to win CAMO CBD. This one comes from Spooky.
Hey, podcast. Been a hot minute. Miss you, love you, mean it. I wait for the last possible second to wake up. If I have to be at work at 8 o'clock and it takes me 20 minutes to get to work, I set my alarm for like 7:35, so I have 5 minutes to get dressed, 20 minutes to get there. I hate waking up early. I would literally rather chop my arm off.
You've got your Frannies and you've got your Gracies. That was a Gracie. This next one comes from Mike Anderson. He says he gets up with enough time to shower, get a coffee, get a lunch, get a coffee and lunch, drive half an hour to work, do notes for about an hour before his first patient of the day. That's a long
time. He gets the lunch for the okay. I was going to say he gets lunch for later.
Kind of smart.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Courtney says, just enough time to make it to work. I feel you there, Courtney. Sarah says, just enough time to make it to work. 2 in a row. Unrelated people right there. That's crazy. Olivia snaps the show and says, and I quote, "Man, set your ugly ass down. Ain't nobody care about your podcast, bitch." It's exactly what she snapped me.
Hell yeah, dude.
Can you give me her snap name? I think we'd be friends, honestly.
This is why I keep Olivia down. She keeps, or why I keep her around. She keeps me grounded. You know.
You know where our place.
Bit of a head.
Every night I love you. So I need that one. You're a bitch to come back down to earth. I'm
sure, yeah.
Brian, if that's all you need, just call me.
Oh, yeah, great. This next one comes from Wes. He says, just enough time to make it to work, and I still end up being late. And by the way, I work from home.
What the hell?
Nikki says, last minute wake up to the point that I make it to work on time by a nut's hair sometimes. A few more here. Marty says, I wake up late or on time, and then I end up skipping breakfast. Pluto says, literally every day I wake up at 6 and then I fall back asleep till 7:55 with 10 minutes to get ready. Then I leave for work. I grab myself a Monster, banana bread, and a pack of smokes to start my day.
Sometimes the caffeine can't cut it. You know what I'm saying?
About that. Yeah, it ain't going to pull you through everything. Last answer of the night comes from Sonny. He says he wakes up with just enough time to shit, shower, and shave. That's the 3 S's, son. Nobody mentioned the 3 S's.
Nobody had military fathers. That's basically
holy shit. It just hit me.
That's the real deal.
It's the shit shower boys club.
Well, yeah, that's it.
You
guessed it. Show's over.
Time for the 3 S's. Gracie, how
hey,
on the screenshots? Do we have any funny Florida man answers for Camo?
Oh, yeah, hang on, sorry. So, Jake Phillips from Instagram sent thong-wearing Florida man arrested while building shed with garbage on stranger's property.
Yeah, I've heard today.
Oh.
Okay, I got you. All right.
He almost kind of looks like Jake.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. New theory forming.
If you start eating meat, that's what you'll look at. Stay vegan, man, or else you're going to become that guy.
You create
Tom, who doesn't use Facebook, he said, liar. Florida man claimed to be surrounded by cats and alligators before being arrested.
But that's any day of the week.
That's terrifying.
I don't think it's such a claim as like a statement of fact.
Yeah. If you get arrested in Florida, chances are
surrounded by alligators? Noted.
Can I create
Lindsay says Florida man clad only in underwear stole mail, attacked homeowner, police say.
No, that's normal too. I think I'm leaning more toward Jake right now.
Yeah.
Is that thong-wearing Florida man?
But we got to keep going. Let's go.
I think we got to keep
going.
That was
it.
Oh, that was all.
Just the 3 choices. Okay. In my, I'm going to vote. I'm voting for Jake here.
I vote for Jake.
Yeah, dude.
I think that's it. I think, ladies and gentlemen, that Jake has won the Camo CBD.
Hey!
Yeah,
I'm an Indian outlaw.
Also, he's straight edge, so I'll be taking that.
That's fun.
Hey, by the way, for anyone that might be tuning in from Jacksonville or maybe hearing this later on Spotify, iTunes, we're available everywhere, guys. YouTube. The show will be up directly following the show. That's what we spend the next hour doing after this. You're welcome, motherfuckers. We love you, Holler Nation. But CAMO CBD, by the way, it's available in a few cities right now. They haven't spread everything out yet. They haven't went national yet. We're like one of their first people that's kind of spreading the word. They are in Jacksonville. That's one of the cities they're in. So it's our sister city. We always say Jacksonville, Florida is our sister city. You can see it on our Instagram. That's why we're so pumped to have you guys and your fucking awesome music. But you guys can find CAMO CBD. But yeah, we're going to send you some. Jake, congratulations on your Florida thong wearing man winner.
Have a great birthday.
You got mail. In honor of Jake and also in honor of SSBC, can we do just a bunch of soundboard shouts, a bunch of soundboard clips, just to make just a bunch of noises for the peeps in the place to be? By the way, go to ssbc.bandcamp.com. It's dashes in between all of it. You can put that on the screen too, Brian, if you want to. s-s-b-c.bandcamp.com. Buy their music. If you buy their music, they get 100% of the proceeds. It's wonderful, especially today during Bandcamp Friday and any Bandcamp Friday that they keep doing that. But also keep buying it from there because you're supporting the artists. Speaking of artists, these guys make great art. It's wonderful. Thank you guys. So there it is on the bottom of the screen. If you're watching the show, you'll see it right there. ssbc.bandcamp.com. It's wonderful. Do you guys have any last things to say before we start just playing a bunch of weird sound clips?
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, honestly, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
And shout out to Cole for hooking us up.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, guys, next time I'm down your way, I would love to. I would
Thank you, Cole, who got us in touch with Gracie, who got us on the show.
She's the one that matters, really. She's the only one that brings this fucking show together.
That's right. Here, Flip.
That's the damn truth.
But guys, I would love to meet you next trip that I'm down there. We can chat about music, all that stuff. We'll eat some pizza. All right, I don't care.
Yeah, do it.
We eat some pizza. Oh, all right, Brian.
Thanks for coming on the show. Thank you, Holler Nation, for sticking around. All of our top fans out there. CAMO CBD giveaways every show. Holler, it's the podcast that shouts you out for playing along. We are proudly powered by CAMO CBD. We will see you guys next round.
Boom shakalaka!
Baseball stuff!
Hot pockets.
Smoking, snorting, shooting, sucking.
I'm an Indian outlaw.
Smoke weed every day. Like a cop car. Intergalactic. Goodbye. Nice to know you.
And it goes darker and darker.
Guys, it's been real. It's been real. See you later.
All right.
Lights out.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.